Hi everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and today we are doing something very different. We are doing a Draw My Life video. If you want, you can check out Ari's previous Draw My Life video by clicking that poorly drawn green box. If not, let's just take it away. I was born on April 9th, 1997. I was born in Lima, Peru, in a little town called Chosica, which in English would actually be considered Sunnyvale because there is a lot of sun over there, and I mean a lot of sun. My first 3 years as a Peruvian were really awesome. I don't really remember anything bad from it as I was a baby, but from what I remember, it included a lot of food and lots of pooping my pants and pretty much nothing else. So I was born into a mother, a father, and my brother, who, by the way, looks a lot like Slender Man. Very tall, very skinny, long, lanky limbs. But that's aside from the point. Life didn't change until at the age of 3, I moved to the United States of America, specifically to a part named Denver, Colorado, which I fell in love with. I mean, I literally fell in love with Denver, Colorado. It was amazing, beautiful. I recommend everyone goes to Colorado. The earliest memory I have of me in the US was me standing in front of a chalkboard and learning how to write my name with my dad. By the way, I think I didn't tell you guys, my name isn't actually Leni, it's my nickname. My real name is Ilenia. I got 3 nicknames, one of them in Spanish, which is Ile, another one Nia, and the one you guys know me by, Leni. After that, I turned 4 and I got put into Fallas Elementary School. Fallas Elementary School was a great place, honestly. It was one of the nicest elementary schools I've ever seen. They treated me all so kindly. It was amazing. I had the best teachers, and it was really, really a great time. I met a lot of good people there, but also met some very bad friends, which really taught me how to build character, have a personality, and just have a strong sense of self. Elementary school wasn't a really eventful place. Nothing overall too dramatic, so we're just gonna close that chapter really quickly as nothing really happened. Middle school is when my life really, really began to change. Things got really bad. And not because of myself, simply because I started hanging out with the wrong kind of people. And I got into depression and suicide. Because of that, I began pricking my fingers and cutting myself. And that only became worse because I was told that after 9 years of living in the US, we were moving back to Peru. This is when things went from bad to worse. People probably think that moving doesn't really affect you too much, but it affected me a lot. And finding out that we were moving really damaged me, but I wasn't really completely damaged until we actually had touched down in Peru. And this is when things became from worse to the worst. Thankfully, after I moved, there was a silver lining, and I found the internet. There was a little website called YouTube and a little connectivity thing called Instant Messenger. After discovering those 2 things, I became happy for at least a couple of months in my life. I met some people, so 2 out of these 4 people do not have their original names, as I do not want to cause trouble with them anymore, and I'm really over what happened with them. We bonded over our love of music, mostly, and we were all really into Justin Bieber, and we would constantly talk about fan fictions and how cool it would be to write stories and to create, and it was a very nice time for us. It was really a very nice time. It was a nice time until I got betrayed. And if it were possible, this is when I went from worst to a fucking mess. I don't really want to go into the details of what had happened, but to make a long story short, they decided to get together, turn their back on me, and talk shit. They called me a guinea pig. They called me fat, obese. They told me I was an awful person. I was a drama queen. And it gave me a reason to actually start trying to kill myself. The one thing that really, really hurt me was that one of them had decided to message me and cyberbully me a day before my birthday. And this is when Nicole came in and how she saved me. Her, along with my friend Kat, or Angela as I know her, told me that this was a silver lining. Like, this was meant to happen a day before my birthday because I didn't need them at 14, and I would never need them for the rest of my life. I do know all of this is very depressing, which is why I wanted to break up this video into 2 parts. I wanted to tell you the tragic before I told you the good. Things don't always go the way we plan and the way we want them to. They never do. It's not meant to be that way. But I can tell you that there's nothing in our life that we are put through that we cannot solve. I thought that those 2 girls and everything that has ever happened to me was the end of the world. There's always been something keeping me alive, and I know there's something keeping you alive too. Things get better. Things get really, really better. The darker the night is, the brighter the sun will be in the morning. Please don't forget that, and please stay tuned for the next video, because I promise you the next part is worth watching. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment if you like this, and leave me a comment if you're hyped for the next part. I love you guys, and keep striving, keep trying to be a better person, and keep smiling and looking at life in the best way possible. You can do this.